There are just a few things I'd like to clear up. I know that some of you may think that Muslim women just wear black capes and black scarves, but even the black hair has so many different styles and variations. Handy when you're short of change. Butterfly, gypsy fever, and abaya always comes with its own matching shela. I wear the shela for cultural reasons, because I was brought up to. I don't really mind if a little bit of hair shows, but there are some women who wear the shela for religious reasons. So they may wear a headband like this, underneath, to make sure no hair shows. Some people wear a coloured head scarf, called the makrama, when they go outside. Can be thick, can be thin, can even be see-through. There is one more I'd like to show you. It's called a shedar, traditional outerwear, worn by older women, like my Aunt Howiya.
There are more niqabs around town these days. That's because the more conservative north is now influencing the traditionally liberal south, where I'm from. The two united 17 years ago, once the Brits had left Aden. I'm only going in because I want to show you what it's like in there.
I'm not really happy to be here, but I just want to get the cat and leave.
As I go deeper into the market, I realise that something's happening I hadn't expected. I feel completely overwhelmed. I have to get out.
There's lots of jeering going on, lots of kind of like rude remarks. So I'm not really comfortable. So I think I'm going to go back and get somebody to get the cat for me. Glad to be out of there. I'm gonna start crying. Okay. It does feel really wrong for me to go into the cat suit because we're so segregated from men here, and all of a sudden I'm kind of like, look, I'm covering my face and I'm talking, and then all of a sudden I was kind of like amongst all these men, and it just felt really, really, really wrong. I think I am coming from two extreme cultures, being brought up in Britain and then being so proud of being an Arab and being Yemeni, that, you know, you do feel sometimes like there's a battle inside you. No, it should be fine to go into a cat souk full of men. There's nothing wrong with that, you know, what's wrong with that? But then there's something inside me thinking, this is so wrong, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be here. It's hard sometimes.
It makes me feel chilled but buzzy. It's a bit like having 6 espressos, or some of my non-Muslim friends compare it to having a few glasses of wine. All over Yemen, people are digging into their cat. That means that most of the country is zoned out right now, men and women, but not with each other.
I guess it's a bit unusual in Britain to have parties with no men, but I love it. It's a really great girls' night in, and you can let your hair down. انتوا ايش رايكم بنات؟ تحسوا انه يعني تشتوا رجال يكونوا موجودين ولا ترتاحوا من غيرهم؟ نرتاح من غيرهم. والله؟ طبعا. ترتاحي يعني ومش موجودين. ايوه. خذ راحتي. Aunt Howiya says she can relax when there's no men around. بس في وقت الأحيان نباهم. But sometimes they come in useful.